so much just happened.
It's weird that the lighting's so different.
Yeah. A lot of hiding of imperfections in the old...
Yeah. Oh, look at that orb!
Oh.
I love orb.
So is Capcom.
I'm all about orb.
You gotta put eyes on everything.
It's a pyramid! An ancient Atlantean pyramid. You know.
It's again, we said the same thing simultaneously.
Oh.
Oh.
That is new. I wonder why. They made the walls shimmer shot. They, like, glitch out in a way that was confusing when we initially saw it.
Good throbbing flesh.
Yeah, I really like this portrayal of Atlantis. Like, usually Atlantis gets portrayed as like elf shit, basically. This is a nice Cronenberg approach. Nice body horror depiction of Atlantis. Like, oh my god, what a fucking nightmare. Yeah. It's very woomy.
Told in Stone did a good 3-part series on Atlantis. They're like, what the fuck? Why do some people think it's real?
Why are they stupid? Imagine if, like, hundreds of years from now, people were like...
Oh, man, you know?
The Galactic Empire. You know, like Coruscant. We gotta find the lost planet of Coruscant. Like, that's the equivalent.
And the Jedi Master therein.
Like, no, dumbass, it was fictional then, too.
Fictional games.
It's like that fucking retarded bitch from the fucking Sonic is an Alien video. Like, oh, we know from stories like Atlantis and Laputa. It's like, Laputa's from fucking Gulliver's Travels. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you on?
What do you think that is?
I can't be nice about this because these people are watching the Flintstones like it's a fucking documentary.
We gotta find Atlantis. Like, we gotta find unicorns. You're a fucking moron.
We gotta find who gives a shit.
We gotta find the fucking leprechaun. Get the gold. Oh shit. He came upstairs. They've researched stair technology. They researched stair technology.
At some point, someone said, fuck it, I'm gonna build another house on top of my house. And humanity said, that's an interesting concept, we should go with it.
Who was the first man to think second story?
Fuck it, let's make another one. Ooh.
Listen to that sound effect.
Yeah.
I don't like that there's flowing.
Oh, there's wetness and flowing.
There's flowing.
There's penis.
Oh, that's right. I did this in the wrong order. Yeah, even in the original, it's like, wow, they went with this, huh? This is how they decided to go with Atlantis.
But how could a city with such a fabulous airport...
Yeah, it's always either like underwater fucking elves.
Yeah, it's mermaids.
Or like, other stupid shit. I really just can't get off the elf thing. That's usually what they do. I also like how it isn't, like, drawn attention to. There's no, like... Imagine if this was, like, Tomb Raider 20... The cat is running.
Shit.
Like Tomb Raider 2013, there'd be a thing where it's like, this is Atlantis? Oh.
This is the enemy's bioweapon?
Oh, it's not like how the book said. Jesus.
Oh, your throbbing ponytail.
Where the fuck did he go?
What happened there?
Did he go into the walls? Oh, God. Snuck up on me. In this, it's just left to your, like, comprehension of, like, this is what they're going with, really. lava, pyramid,
Skin.
pyramid of light. Yeah, a lot of skin, chomps. We got fucking flesh mummies.
You got viscera stairs.
I'm not into the viscera. As you can see, we got Ooh. They added like detail to it. You gotta do this shit.
Oh, we gotta do that. You simply have to do that or it won't work. That's losing your shit. What is wrong with you?
It's an interesting sound effect. Why did it stop right when I did that?
Yeah. What company installed that door?
Notla. Notla Technologies.
LLC.
There we go.
What is your glitch?
Cat's freaking out for no reason.
Fucking the door.
She's very mad that we're not paying attention to her.
We're talking, but not to her.
Excuse activity. Yeah, I'd be very curious to, like, I'm sure one of them has talked about it at some point, but, like, why? Why did they go with Cronenberg Atlantis? I mean, we do see that, and especially in Tomb Raider 3, we see a heavy influence, shall we say, from James... No, who was the guy who did the thing? Oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna go badly for me.
Very heavy rotation.
Ooh. Let's do this. Be relatively more safe. James Cameron? I don't think it was James Cameron, was it? The Thing.
The Thing is a 1982 movie directed by John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, thank you. Very heavy John Carpenter influence. They even directly reference The Fly, with the Jurassic Park guy. I'm really bad at names right now. Who's the Jurassic Park guy? Goldman Sachs.
Tommy Wonders.
Not so obsessed with wondering if you could. You didn't start to think if you should. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Well, that went okay.
All things considered. Good thing someone chiseled holes in the sand.
Good thing that they're at the exact incline that Lara can walk on but not slide down from. Secret. Secrets? A lot of Uzi ammo. A lot of use the fucking power weapons, you dumb shit. You're at the end of the game.
You complete shit.
Got quite a lot of Uzis at this point. Whee.
Sand serpent.
Oh, that's right. I keep doing puzzles out of order. Whoop. That always happens to me going out of
Some
water.
bubbles.
I don't know how much of a twist it's supposed to be at this point that, like, Notla has some, connection to Atlantis. Considering, like, we saw her slot the Scion in, seemingly knowing what she was doing. I mean, like, for all we know at this point, it could still just be, like, oh, she's just some rich, evil asshole who's like, oh, I found this ancient Atlantis bullshit, and I'm gonna use that.
My small but noble collection of Atlantis bullshit.
You know.
You know.
Like, that one guy. I'm just collecting things, you know.
You know. From other people's houses.
That's what Lara does.
I'm a treasure hunter. Bank accounts.
It's like when a rich person, when a rich white guy just has like a lot of Japanese shit. It's like, what's being said here? What's being communicated? They did that with Kingpin in the good Spider-Man game that they made before they made two bad ones.
A good kush.
Like Kingpin, when you get into Fisk Towers at the beginning, has just got a lot of samurai shit everywhere, and it's like, what are they telling us here?
Tasty watercress sandwich.
Only imagine it's that, but like Atlantis.
Imagine it's moon shit.
Imagine it's the moon,
Klonoa.
civilization of the moon.
Klonoa, this is moon shit. I saw this shit in Nam.
I'm not into that moon shit. What's down here?
Ew.
Death. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah.
Fatty tissue.
No spikes.
Ugh.
You don't like it?
Not a fan.
How it could be flesh or stone, and it's kind of hard to tell.
It's really easy
got,
for me to tell personally.
Well, like this part, obviously, but like, what's this? It's like a nose. What is that? Not into
It's
it.
the slightest bit of penis.
Yeah, it's a very good final level design. You get to this part and you're like, what the fuck
What
just
the
happened?
Funkin' Wagnalls?
What? How did we get here? Why is this happening?
How do we get out of here?
Get me out. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. Back to England. Where it's only marginally better. Why is there water? It's just crazy. We've gone full... Jesus Christ.
Goodness gracious.
We've gone full final level of a video game crazy at this point.
It missed her but hit us.
It's like I played the game before.
Ooh.
Get a good look. A good upskirt.
Fucking shorts are cutting off circulation to the vag.
So by the time we're recording this, the sales numbers are in. This game has sold 2 million copies
Oh my
on Steam
God.
alone
Oh my god.
since it came out.
It came out like fucking a week and a half ago.
Yeah. Who'd have thought?
Damn.
It turns out that Lara Croft, the most popular, like, in the mainstream video game protagonist in the medium, period. Like, she was farmed out for, like, advertisements for fucking everything back in the day. Like, even if you didn't know what a video game was, you probably knew who Lara Croft
She was
was.
selling lady shavers.
And like orange soda, sports cars,
Thongs.
etc. She was in magazines. Like, everyone knew who Lara Croft was. Even before the movies. Even before the Angelina Jolie movies. And, like, these games sold like gangbusters back then. They basically sold the same then as, like, the games sell now. But, like, these were cheaper to make. There was a higher margin. And I'm sure, like, with this release, I'm sure that's true. That the margin is insane. Because I can't imagine what this... This couldn't have been expensive for them to create this remaster. And boom, 2 million sales on Steam.
Yeah.
That's not even taken into account that it also came out on the consoles. The next gen consoles.
It is not one of the 13 PS5 games.
PS5 exclusives. Oh, I want the ammo, please. For years, we asked Crystal Dynamics just fucking remaster the old games. We just want remasters. And for why?
Oh.
And for years, they said no. There's no market for that. To the people asking them.
In response.
To the people who were saying, we want this, please.
Yep.
It literally, because, like, it was going to Crystal Dynamics. Like, Square Enix owned them, but they didn't give a shit. They were a Japanese company who didn't fucking have any real, like, middleman on that interaction. So it was just going to Crystal Dynamics. Finally, Embracer bought Crystal Dynamics, went, why aren't we giving people the thing that they're saying they want to give us money in exchange for? And they didn't have a good answer.
Yeah. They probably just said the same thing. Well, there's no market for it.
Okay, but they're saying they want it, though.
Yeah.
There literally is a market. The people who say they want it. And that's probably all they expected this game to sell to.
Yeah.
They probably expected, like, fucking, who's the guy who married Lauren Faust?
Craig McCracken?
Yeah, Craig McCracken. He was like, when he made the Powerpuff Girls, that started as the Kick-Ass Girls, or the Whoop-Ass Girls. He was like, I don't know, I expected, like, college kids to be into it. Maybe I would have sold a couple of t-shirts and coffee mugs. I didn't expect the fucking show to take off into a full feature-length movie and shit like that. Like, they probably expected these remasters to sell to the pre-existing audience of people online who are asking for that, who are asking for these old games to come back, which would have been like, what, maybe a couple 100,000 at the most? But what we'd all forgotten was that the audience who remembers Lara Croft and were into these games back then is like the majority.
Yes.
Most people back then knew who Lara was, and that is the audience for these remasters. Like, oh, I remember those games. I remember Lara Croft. And even beyond that, even beyond the pre-existing audience, it's clearly struck a chord with people who never played these games before. Like, people who didn't have any pre-established experience or playing these games for the first time and going, what the fuck, there's no autosave.
Yeah.
And it's been really funny watching, like, the what do you call it? Propaganda? The propaganda shift. Because when it first came out, people were like, oh, you know, whatever. Lara Croft games are out. Those old sexist games. Here they are. Haven't we come so far since then? And then, like, people would just not shut the fuck up about them. And that's when, like, things started to turn around and going like, oh, classic Dark Souls PS1-esque Tomb Raider games. Oh, remember Dark Souls? This is old school fucking shit right here. And then they started doing really well, and now you're starting to see, like, the jealous takes come out.
Yep.
Where they're like, oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
Just cooked your front.
It's fine, dude. Now you're starting to see, like, the takes that are like, oh, old games bad. Why popular? Why old bad game popular, though? My friends who work at an indie studio are resentful of this because they feel entitled to the success that something else is being delivered.
Anytime someone's upset because something's popular, it's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. Because it's always coming just from a place of, like, jealousy.
Yeah.
It's like, why is this popular and not me?
Because it's good and you suck. Yeah, just entitlement.
Oh my god.
Should be me, though.
Yeah, it's like this weird, like, narcissism of, like, they feel owed success.
Yep.
And so when they see someone or something else succeeding, they get like, no, it's supposed to be me.
Yep.
Why not me? What? That's not the way it's supposed to be. I'm gonna make a bunch of, like, fake accounts. And, like, downvote all their shit. And then,
like a normal, healthy human being.
And then when I get discovered and found out, I'm gonna blame it on my mental health issues.
Everyone loves when you do that.
Feel bad for me, though, because I was on new medication.
Don't worry, I have an excuse that covers all of this and renders me blameless.
It's not my fault.
You sure?
You know, that's the sign of a good apology, when you start
Yeah.
with reasons why you shouldn't be blamed.
Exactly.
No, actually, not only did I not do anything wrong, but you should feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck with that.
Oh, god damn it.
And it's always the case. Like, if you use that as an excuse, you don't actually have it.
You don't got it.
Whatever it is, whatever this thing
Whatever
is you
it
wish
is,
you had,
you don't have it.
it's not an excuse. Like, if you use it as an excuse, it means you don't have
like
it.
ADHD,
Yeah.
autism, you know, the thing you need medication for, autism. I'm on ADHD meds, and they made me have a mental breakdown, and I started creating a bunch of sock puppet accounts to downvote other, like, my peers who
You
were
sure?
achieving success that I was not.
Are you sure we can blame Luvox for that? Are you, like, absolutely sure? I don't know, it's just like millions of people are on those meds and they don't do that.
It's crazy.
Like, really?
That, I feel like you would be doing this regardless, also.
Like, what? Like, I don't understand what you gain out of that. Then just don't apologize. Like, don't say anything then. Go
Yeah.
like, fuck you, I did it. There you go.
Yeah.
But just this thing of, like, no, it's this other thing that renders me blameless. Everybody hates that.
It's also
It doesn't
weird
work.
because, like, you'd think, like... Because they can't think that they did they don't think that they did anything wrong.
Yeah.
So, like, why the performance?
Exactly. And it's not like it works.
Yeah, no one falls for
Yeah,
it.
nobody hears that and goes, oh, I feel... Not only am I not mad, not only do I not blame you, but actually I feel sorry for
poor
you.
babe. Everyone
Yeah.
applaud the poor baby.
Yeah,
That's
that
what they're
doesn't happen.
hoping will happen.
Yeah, that does not happen. So what's even the point?
It's like... I feel bad for them, but not in a way where I think that they should be given sympathy. I feel bad for them. They're truly... If I had to live that life, I, too, would be miserable. Like, shit, they're stuck with them.
I'm gonna hang out with you all day.
I can just fucking hang up the phone. They have
Yeah.
to... They gotta...
I gotta be them.
They gotta be them. They can't turn that off.
Yep.
Like, shit, I have to spend 5 minutes around you and I want to fucking kill myself. I can't imagine how you feel.
It's always that thing of, like, just don't say anything then. Like, that's not gonna work.
Ooh,
Even if it's true.
look at this.
Ooh,
They kind of
interesting.
fixed a weirdism of the texture. too.
Yeah.
Also, this is like brain.
Oh, yeah, it is. I didn't notice that.
It's like brain or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at this in the original.
Yep.
And then,
Oops.
like, what is that? I think
Gotta
is the
re-wallpaper
block?
that.
Is it just one block too high?
Yeah,
Something about
happened
that's
there.
weird, but
Yeah.
they fixed it. It's definitely like creepy and sad when like your response to something else being successful is resented.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's one of those shortcuts and who I shouldn't interact with. It's a cheat
Red
code in a
flag.
game of Spot the Idiot.
Like, no, but look at our new Lara though. Look, we announced a new tabletop game. Join the Society of Tomb Raiders.
It's always with that stupid excuse shit. It's like, even if it's true, you don't say that.
Yeah, even if you're crazy.
If you want to apologize, you just say sorry. That's it.
Yeah.
You just apologize.
Just be like, "Up, you got me."
Because even if it's true, it just cheapens the apology, even if it's true. Like I said, no one's going to feel bad for you. You were shitty.
If you're shitty, no one feels bad.
But, like...
If you're shitty, just sit and... Fuck. I don't know. I wanted that to be something, but...
Even if it's true. It's not, but even if it was true.
They preserved this one.
Yeah, interesting.
But they fixed this one. Interesting.
Gotta have one or the other.
You can't fix both. Oh no, this was bad. Whew.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, they announced the fucking, like, tabletop game. Fucking, Shadows of the Tomb Raiders or something. And it's like, first of all, the idea of a tabletop Tomb Raider game isn't inherently bad. But I looked at it and I was like, oh, this looks like garbage. It's like a soft fucking roleplay focused system with like no gameplay elements. I mean, I guess that's appropriate considering the modern Tomb Raider games that have really bad gameplay and also really bad story, but it's a story that's like way up its own ass. See, which should we go with? The Uzis or the Magnums? I have more Magnum ammo, and Magnums are technically better in terms of DPS.
Good old Magnums.
Ooh, this room's a trap. Let's see if
I'm in traps.
you'll spot it. Will you spot the trap?
Did you catch it? Hear the sequence.
The trap is we die.
Ooh.
Sploosh.
Sticking that lava dick in there.
Yeah, this is a part where I'm like, if you're playing on modern controls, it's just gonna fuck you up. Because with the tank controls, you just do that, right? Boom. But with the modern controls, watch how this fucks you up. Ooh. Just as a reminder, this is how modern controls work. I'm pointing the stick down, she's running towards the camera, I'm pointing the stick up, she runs away from the camera, right? Now watch what happens. Boop. Nope. Bah.
Yeah.
Because, like, when it takes camera control away from you, it fucks up, like, the orientation of the way you move relative to the camera.